Okay, guys, welcome to all 360 ride through the southeast of London. This is Charlton. Right in front, you can see big B&M. Right, that's a pretty nice store where you could get things at some discounted rate, but not as much, but preferably affordable. Right, this is SE7, and what I'm going to do is I am going to show you around. I'm going to show you around the shopping precinct at this S7, which is Charlton. I'll keep to this left. Round here to my left, that is it's macro, so it's a huge store. So if you really want to buy things like in bulk, you come to a place like this, and I hope the camera is able to catch what you have on the left there. It's another big Sainsbury's store, so you can get almost everything you want, from clothing to shoes to food products, so you can easily get them there. So and to my right, these are business areas meant for if you want to buy, like almost immediately to my right, just a little bit in front of me, is N&C tiles and bathroom. So that gives you an idea what this part of the right side of this road have in their stores. You have electrical, you have Halfords. Halfords is more about parts or car essentials. To my left, you can see the sign Lidl. To my right again, you can see Primark, pretty big. And then you can see Next, which is a clothing department. So you get shoes, you get clothing, you get all those stuff. And if you look to my left, you have a lot of stuff here. You have Lidl, Wilko, TK Maxx, Cat Factory, Hobbycraft, Poundline, Anytime Fitness, Frankie, Boots, JD Sports, Direct Sports, Optic Center, Home Sense. So this to my left here is a very big mall. And to my left, straight ahead, you can see Asda. So that's Asda there. And again, coming to my right, you have Ren Kitchen. So those ones that just sell kitchen products. Next to it is Aldi, and also you have the home bargains. So they sell some pretty cool stuff there as well. Here you have McDonald's. Let me see. Which is the best way? I really want you to see. Okay, let me take a drive towards the O2. Right in front of you, You have the River Thames separating this side with the east part of London. So you'll be seeing some building almost immediately to almost directly on my right there. And if you're able to swim across, that will take you to East London. And if you are able to just squint your eyes a little bit, you'll see the Shard. That's the one that tapers towards the top. And yes, you can see the buildings more clearly on the side. And somewhere here you have the O2. You have the O2. I'll point to O2 the moment I get there. So keep to the left. Holiday Inn Express to my left. So I'm taking the left. If I turn right here, that will take me through the Blackwall Tunnel, and the moment I get out of the tunnel, then that takes me to now I'm getting confused now. Okay, so yeah, I can drive here safely. So I'm just taking a detour to show you where the O2 is, and I'm heading back towards Greenwich. So Greenwich is going to be quite interesting because you would see a lot of movement, a lot of people, and that makes it more interesting for you to see. So all I'm trying to do is give you the views of a part of London. And you can see the buildings here, they are pretty all new. Further down this way, straight to my left, that used to be where the is it Greenwich Hospital is called Greenwich Hospital, which is now Queen Elizabeth Hospital. It's been moved to Charlton. Yeah. Yeah. So it's been moved to Charlton. So the building there was all demolished, and then new houses or new buildings took the place. So I hope you're enjoying this drive. I'm not sure if you could see this bus, the London bus, North Greenwich 188. So that will be heading to where we just came from, which is around the O2 area. That's where this one is going to terminate because it's got North Greenwich. So I'm going to turn around. Right. You look ahead to the left this way. Those new buildings, they were the ones that, that's the piece of land that used to accommodate the Greenwich Hospital before it was relocated to Charlton. So in place of this building that used to be called Greenwich Hospital, now you have this. And this building in front of us, this, is it brown or red or chocolate or whatever the color is? I'm color blind anyway. So this used to be a cinema house, and let me see whether I can remember it used to be a cinema house anyway. That's what used to be here. And I do not think the whole building was demolished anyway. It was just upgraded because it still got some of the relevance of when it was a cinema house. And when I look at this front, especially where you have the white, that used to be the entrance. And you see, I think it's Greenwich Cinema or something that was on it. So there's been a lot of changes that had taken place here in the past 15, 20 years from now in the past. So it's all about modernizing locations now. So these are now residential houses and a bit of commercial. So I've turned right. I'm now heading towards Greenwich. So as we drive along, we're going to come to a left. We're going to see some parts of the Greenwich Observatory, and to the right, that is where you have a lot of these tourist attractions. And by the way, as we drive up, we'll start hitting the tourist attraction areas, and you'll see a lot of movements there. It's a nice place to come. Yep. So if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please leave a comment what you'd like me to do if it's within the London area. Maybe there's a place you'd like me to drive you through, so that you can have an idea of what it is, and everything is going to be in 360. And please subscribe. I need your subscription so that I'll be able to provide more content. And if I can, if the area you wish me to go and show you, it's somewhere that I can fulfill the request, I definitely will do that. But it's a case of there's some places my car cannot drive through, especially the congestion charge zone, but I can drive through the ULEZ zones, so I'm safe. This is part of the zones anyway, so I'm cool with this. Here to the left, that's where you have, on top there, on top of the hill, like that is where you have the Greenwich Mean Time kind of building. That is where that precise location from where the determination of Greenwich Mean Time is. And like I told you, this is always a very busy place, because it's a tourist area. So you have a lot of people. And in fact, I think because the summer is just approaching, you haven't got as many legs on the ground. But when it's summer, trust me, this place is really, really, really very busy. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greenwich. To your right, to your left, up there, control zone. So you can't park, you can't do anything. I don't even, if it says 9 to 6, there's no need for me to come this way anyway. So enjoy the buildings of Greenwich. You have a lot of places here where you eat here, and that serves the tourists. That's an interesting building. That's a church. Don't know how old the church is, but yeah, it's a pretty old church. And this happens to be part of the landmark. I'm going to turn right, yes. And the reason for turning right is so that I can point to the Greenwich Maritime tourist area. That's to the right there. You can see a dome. Yep, you can see a dome. And you're welcome, ma'am. So driving up ahead, I am now held. This is part of Greenwich, but when we get to the bridge across, which is very, very, very close by, then we enter into the boundary that starts Deptford. It's spelled Deptford. There's always a temptation to want to spell it as Deptford, but it's spelled Deptford, but pronounced as Deptford. So that I do not have to run downloading this 360 video over too long a period. When it's safe, I am going to park and stop the recording and then start the recording from another point. So see that building up across and see the sky. Wow, it's beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Right, I'm going to point to a place here. You see this to my immediate right, up across, you can see the signpost Waitrose. Believe it or not, that particular piece of land is a very small piece of land. It used to be a scrappy. And when I say scrappy, it's a scrapyard. You know, the guys who work there who, use the land, they will break down vehicles. And then people who really can't afford new car parts, I was part of those too in those days, We will come here, look whether we have the kind of vehicle we're looking for and search for the parts, and then, it's just like recycle it. But now it's been broken down. You can see the structures to my right. These were not there in those days. Like, this is part of the urbanization of this particular area. And if you just look behind it, that takes you to like the Dockland area of east part of London, which is also a highbrow. These are pretty new buildings. They are new buildings. All these ones on the left, they are new buildings. And this on the right, they're pretty new buildings. And if you look just a little bit across, you'll see something brownish. Not the first one. This that is covered, no. The next one, no. The following ones, these are hostels for students, I think from University of Greenwich. So it makes traveling from the Hall of Residence to the university campus. So it's pretty cool. So please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please like this video. If you want to comment, please leave your comment and let's be very civil and polite about it. If there's anything specific or an area you want me to drive to, and if it is okay and safe for me to do that, I would fulfill that request. And the most important thing is for you to please subscribe, because your subscription is the most important thing next to being able to provide the content that you all enjoy. My own number one priority is to provide content that you all enjoy, that make you feel very happy to have watched this, and it's more or less also educational. So if somebody had learned something out of this trip, which I am going to terminate very shortly somewhere, and the only thing you can do back for me is just to like and subscribe, and I would very, very much appreciate that. So please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment, and please let all the comments be respectful. So we are in the heart of Deptford, one side of the heart of Deptford. If I was to drive to the other side, then you see another part of Deptford. I just might be able to do that because I want to cover some reasonable distance and then show you a reasonable part of Southeast London. So this, I think, is SE, what is it, SE4? Okay, when I get to a signboard, the name of a street or something like that would tell me what SE this one is. I think I'll be able to get one. Come on, calm down. Yeah, this is SE8. SE8. Yep, SE8. Whoa. Right. Let me go this way so I can get a safe place to park. All right, reverse. Fiat. Right. I need a safe place to park so I can terminate this video, and yeah, this is a safe place. Right.